parts of her shoes and socks stuck to the tape where it just peeled off her shoes and her socks. I mean, just absurd.
Parents absolutely shocked and outraged after seeing how their daughter with Down syndrome came home from school.
They say duct tape was used on her as a form of discipline, and now they want to know why. It's a story you will see exclusively on RTV6.
She was like, well, I want you to see this.
That's not what Nate Searcy expected to hear when he went to get his 8-year-old daughter off the bus this afternoon.
I'm like, Shaylin, come on. And she just kind of stood there and kind of limping a little bit. And I'm like, what's the wrong with her? She was like, my feet hurt. And I looked down, and she had duct tape wrapped around both shoes, both ankles, and she couldn't even walk.
Nate turned to the bus driver for answers. What she told him was even more disturbing.
They had the tape on her feet so tight that she couldn't even walk. They had to push her out with a wheelchair onto the bus.
Shaylin goes to Westlake Elementary School, and Nate tells us that's exactly where they went to get answers.
I had to carry her off the bus, carry her to the car. We went back to the school and told the principal what was going on. It took her 30 minutes to get the tape off.
But even after that meeting, the Searcys say they still don't know who put the duct tape on their daughter.
I just don't know what they would need duct tape in a handicap room for.
They admit their daughter can be a handful at times, throwing temper tantrums, but say the school has always turned to them in the past.
They've called me before because she won't get her shoes on or she won't stand up and walk to the bus and had fits. And I've talked to her on the phone with the teacher, and she's got up and she's got on that bus. I don't know why today was any different.
But it was different, they say, and now they're worried about the effect on their daughter.
And it's not only just physical abuse to her, it's mental abuse to her, because now she's going to think that every time she does something wrong, this is what they're going to do to her.
Now, we asked Wayne Township Schools for a statement. It reads in part, we have notified the Indiana Department of Child Services of the incident, and if warranted, we will file a report with the agency. We have also involved our own law enforcement officers in the investigation. When the investigation into this incident is concluded, we will take appropriate action.